Alright, so probability, number 20. I'm going to show you how easy this is. We're going to talk about two types of probability, right? So, one of them is where they're independent, the other one is dependent. When they're dependent on each other, we're going to multiply the probabilities. When they're not dependent on each other, right? We add the probabilities, right? And so we have to know the difference between that. Okay? So here we go. We got a song list. It's 15 songs, and we're randomly choosing the songs. But in this case, nothing is replaced. Right? Because it says no songs are done twice. Right? No repeats. Right? So that's kind of like pulling out of the hat. But when we pull out of the hat, nothing gets put back into the hat. Right? Because if I have like 3 blue balls in a hat, right? And then I got 2 green ones, right? What's the probability of pulling a green one? 1 out of 5, right?
1 out of 5.
Wait. No. 2 out of 5.
Okay, wait, what's the right answer?
2 out of 5.
Okay, that's what I was going to say, but then you said 1, so...
What's the probability of a blue?
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5, right? Now, if I keep putting them back in, it will never change, right?
Yeah.
But if I pull a blue one, what's the probability of pulling a blue one?
1 out of 4.
2 out of...
Oh, 2 out of 4.
2 out of 4, because one of them's gone, right? I already pulled the blue, so my probability now is 2 out of 4, right? You feel me? Now, if one of them is gone, what's my probability of pulling out a green one?
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. So this was a blue, right? This is a blue. This was a blue after a blue was taken. And this was a green after a blue was taken, right? After 2 blues were taken. Now, what's the probability of doing it in that row? Doing it like that. Now, that's dependent on each other, right? Before it was independent. They're like, okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's what it is, right? So they're independent of each other. Now, once they become dependent, that means you have to do this, then you have to do this, and then you have to do this.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Which means 3/5, then 2/4, then 2/3. Multiplied. So that's where we start doing permutations, which is like, well, we're not going to do them, but you know, it's, yeah, anyway. So it's 3 times 2 times 2, 2 times 2 is 4, and then 3, and then just 1/5. That's your probability, right? So multiply all those out. So that's that. But with the song list, nothing's being replaced, right? So just like this hat. Nothing's being replaced. So we played 2 songs. They're gone. Now what they want to know is, what's the probability of playing your favorite song next? You only have 1 favorite song, right? So you got 1 out of 13. 1 out of 13, right? Then they're saying, now, what's your probability of getting your least favorite song after that? So to get your favorite song, it's 1 out of 13. But to get your least favorite song after that, that means it's 1 out of 13 times 1 out of, how many are left?
12.
12. Oops.
Wait, why if there's 15 songs, why is it 1 out of 13 to get your favorite?
Well, because we already played 2 songs.
Oh, okay.
Right? So we already played 2 songs. Played 2. So there's only 13 left. So then they said, now out of those 13, you still have your favorite song. So what's the probability of playing your favorite song? 1 out of 13. But what's the probability of playing your favorite song and then your least favorite song? And does it say that? Does it say and then? Yeah, and your least favorite song second. That means that you have to play this first and this second, Now, if you played this first, that means one song's missing, right? So you're left with 1/12. But because you're playing them in order, you have to multiply the probabilities. Okay? So the answer should be, what's 12 times 13? It's like really big.
156.
156?
Right? Because 144.
Well, 12 times 12 is 144, plus 12 would be 156, right? Good. And then we double check that answer, make sure we didn't add. Sometimes we have to add. I do get confused sometimes. But what number was that?
20.
Uh-oh.
Did you got this?
20? Why are they coming up with 1 out of, oh.
Suey, come here. Come here.
Oh, my bad. They're just saying that you're listening to 2 songs out of the 15. So my bad. They didn't listen to 2 songs yet. They want you to do 2 songs. So in this case, they really want you to do 1/15 and 1/14. And so what's the answer to that going to be? 14 times 14 is 196, right? Plus 15. Right.
210.
Close.
200. Wait, what'd you say? Oh, 15.
What's 15 times 14?
15 to 25.
210.
210? Yeah, because it's 196 plus 14 would be 210. So 1 out of 210 tries. And that's the actual answer in the book. So, my bad. I thought they were trying to say that they played 2 songs. That would have been a little bit harder problem, right? Anyways, hardest problem about this is understanding the question, reading it properly. So it says here there are 15 songs on the playlist. You random shuffle with no repeat. You listen to 2 songs. What's the probability of the first one being your favorite and the second one being your least favorite? So I don't know where I got 13 because there wasn't 13 left. I overread that problem. It's really just you got 15 songs. Your first one's 1 out of 15. Your second one's 1 out of 14. You multiply the 2, you get 1 out of 210. Good?
Nice.
Nice.